Good Morning Transfers, brand new show on Sky Sports News.
Yeah, make sure you put it in your diary. It's already been a busy summer, but really is time to get down to business.
Yeah, this has the potential to be the biggest, the best and the most expensive transfer window we have ever seen.
Good Morning Transfers is going to be the best way to start your day. And if Spurs ever sign a player, it'll probably make you spit your cornflakes out.
Zaha, will he stay or will he go? We will let you know. But I promise you something, Spurs are going to spend big.
So there's the Premier League, there's Scotland, there's the EFL, and all around the world. You won't miss anything on Good Morning Transfers.
So many questions to answer, and we need your help in answering them. Keep across all our social media platforms. On Twitter, we are, of course, at Sky Sports News.
This is Good Morning Transfers, and this is your transfer update.
How about this? These shots are just into us here at Sky Sports News. This plane landing into Manchester in the last hour or so. Remember, Manchester United have agreed a deal in principle forward. He's set to put pen to paper on a 5-year deal. It breaks down to an initial £66.3 million and £7.37 million in performance-related add-ons. He's expected to have a medical in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Manchester United have signed a midfielder, but Darmesh, not who we thought.
Very good. But it is an exciting signing, actually, because Manchester United have announced the signing of young midfielder. Manchester United are really, really excited about this signing. They've been scouting him for a while, and now it's official. The pictures are up. He's there, standing behind the desk, sitting behind the desk, signing the contract.
He's a deep-line midfielder, very technically gifted, but it's his passing ability that will excite the fans the most, both short and long-range passing. He rarely gives the ball away. He's in Liga, and he's in the sort of the top percentiles for ball retention, but also the number of balls he plays forward as well. So it's not just, keeping hold of the ball, but also passing it in the right way to start attacks as well. So he's 24, as Mark said. He's just playing some of the best football in his career.
He possesses in terms of that athleticism and that physicality, and he's at 6'1". It's very important to have somebody who's got a big engine who can do both facets of the game at a high intensity. Manchester United do not have enough players who can play at high intensity for the duration of games. So I think it's a good place to start. But again, at 20 years of age, like Kev said, it's going to take time. But Manchester United need to be shopping around for those types of players with potential. They're not in a position to be bringing in world-class stars right now. So definitely the type of profile, and I think one that Manchester United fans could look at and say, OK, I can see why they're going after that player, but can't get too excited, Matt. Yeah. Got to relax.
OK.
In the last couple of minutes, drive himself in the same car we saw him going to the training ground in yesterday. You can see him there, sunglasses on.
Yeah, it's difficult here, trying to keep your eye on two entrances. We're at one entrance, but of course, as often happens, players decide to use the other entrance, and who we knew had started his medical over the weekend has arrived in the last half an hour at the other entrance at Carrington here to, we think, complete that medical. And you would imagine that deal, hopefully from United's point of view, heading for closure.
Manchester United remain one of the most discussed clubs in world football, and once again the conversation is dominated by transfer speculation, rebuilding plans, and expectations for a stronger future. As the summer transfer window approaches, excitement among supporters continues to grow, with fans closely following every rumor, negotiation update, and potential signing linked to Old Trafford. After a season filled with inconsistency, Manchester United's need for squad reinforcement has become increasingly clear. Defensive errors, midfield imbalance, and lack of consistent goal output have all contributed to a campaign that fell short of the club's traditional standards. Because of this, the upcoming transfer window is seen as a crucial turning point. The club's recruitment strategy is expected to focus on strengthening key areas, particularly midfield control, attacking efficiency, and defensive reliability. Supporters are hopeful that the management will prioritize quality over quantity, targeting players who can immediately improve the starting lineup rather than long-term developmental prospects alone. Midfield reinforcement is widely considered one of the biggest priorities. Manchester United have often lacked control in high-intensity matches, struggling to dictate tempo against top opposition. As a result, the club is expected to explore attacking reinforcements who can add pace, creativity, and clinical finishing in the final third. Defensively, Manchester United are also expected to evaluate their backline options. Injuries and lapses in concentration have impacted stability throughout the season. Strengthening defensive depth, improving communication at the back, and adding more competition for starting places are all part of the broader rebuilding plan. Fans have repeatedly called for a clear playing philosophy that can be maintained throughout the season. The expectation is not only to sign talented players, but also to build a cohesive system that allows those players to perform at their highest level. The atmosphere among supporters remains passionate and emotionally charged. Social media platforms continue to amplify every rumor and report, turning even small transfer links into global talking points. Hashtags trend within minutes, and discussions spread rapidly across fan communities. Reflecting the global scale of Manchester United's influence, the history and stature of Manchester United mean expectations will always be high. But so does belief in the club's ability to rebuild and succeed. As the transfer window draws closer, all eyes will remain on Old Trafford. Every decision, negotiation, and signing will be heavily scrutinized, with supporters hoping this summer marks the beginning of a stronger and more competitive era for Manchester United.